Knockout Legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe. So today we're going to talk about the Tyson Fury versus Usyk face off. So with no further ado,
I'm interested in doing the biggest fights, most money, most drama.
The fight that we all want to see is Tyson Fury.
Do you think we could see a unification fight between these two?
This is what we want. We want the best.
The showdown steeped in history.
Right, Alexander Usyk, the rabbit.
Really bad. Bien man. The news that it is signed.
I didn't think the fight was going to happen. You don't need it, soldier.
Stop whining. This is just a perfect situation.
I only don't want you, Katie, and I'll do you as well.
This is going to be something a little bit special.
Tick tock.
I need them disputed.
I can't wait.
We will finally know who the top heavyweight on the planet is.
Let's get it on.
Fury versus Usyk face off.
Doesn't get any better than this. The first time this century, we will have a unified champion.
You know what's coming. You're getting smashed to pieces, sausage. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. You beat all the rest of them, but you ain't beat Tyson Fury yet, sausage.
Thank you so much, everybody, people. I more speak in the ring.
You get it, Paul.
Undefeated, the undefeated, to find out
Steve
who
Bunce.
is the best heavyweight in the world. It's on Saudi Arabia, February the 17th. Two world champions. This man, Alexander Usyk, and this man, Tyson Fury. Finally signed and sealed. We've got a fight, and I've got you around the table. Tyson, I'm going to start with you. We're finally here. Did you have any doubts that you would be here at some point looking across at Alexander? Did you imagine, you know what, it's a lovely idea, it's not going to happen?
No, I didn't think it wouldn't happen. It's been signed for months, so just a matter of when and where.
And Alexander, did you have any doubts?
I believe this fight will be.
Always believe.
For me, he was never in the equation. It was always me, Wilder, and Joshua, and obviously he beat Joshua, so then he took Joshua's position. So here we
To
are.
enter the equation.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to be the #1 heavyweight in the world?
For me, it's important to be nice and decent man. I'm the #1 heavyweight.
Well, I think we both are decent men. We're both family men. We've both got children. We're both God-fearing men. So I don't think you can be any more decent. Listen, the belts are one thing aside, but me and him's got to go fight now. There's been a big build-up, and I'm going to see who's better out of me and Alexander. And I'm a conqueror. Remember that. He's Alexander, but I am the great. So we'll see.
Now, in the
Alexander
past-
smiling,
In
Fury
the
smiling.
past, there have been some insults. Not terrible insults, but mild insults. All part of the game, Tyson?
Yeah. All part of the fun and games.
Мені здається,
I think as long as there is good
в
balance,
розумному плані це нормально, коли ми підвищуємо
then it's fine. Then we raise our level of confrontation. But when it starts becoming too rude, touching on personal things,
я думаю, що це
I don't think it's the right thing to do because our children watch us. Actually, nothing really insults me. Nothing that Tyson has said, nothing at all.
You're quite good at
He's
insulting
smiling.
people, but people don't. It doesn't work if they insult you.
Well, I am fat, I am bald, I am ugly, I am slow. Everything that people say is all true.
You finished. Your best years are behind you.
For sure.
Usyk's
I'm
laughing.
over the hill. That's it. Skinny. Can't fight.
Don't tell anybody.
Just don't tell anybody.
Alexander, now that you are here at the table, do you have a message for Tyson Fury? Do you have something you need to say to him or you would like to say to him?
I'd ask him not to run away.
You wouldn't run away from him.
Yes. Very scary. It's a boxing fight to me. I've been boxing my whole life. I'm not bothered about him or 10 men like him.
But it's a massive fight. Do you need something extra to get motivated for Alexander Usyk?
No. We've been fighting for all the belts, undefeated, legacy, as they want to call it that, ton of money. What else is there to get motivated?
And what about you, Alexander? Do you need extra motivation?
My motivation, my family, my country,
people who now support my country, it's Ukrainian soldier. This my motivation. But I have opportunity, second opportunity. Take undisputed. It's motivation.
I've been around the two of you a
Very
lot.
confident.
And I can sense that both of you just want to get this day over, get back in the gym.
I'm not even in the
focus on
gym.
Feb 17.
I'm
You're
not
in the gym yet.
I don't train this far out. Come on. Who do you think you're talking to?
Ticking
A
over.
professional athlete. Come on. I train 4 or 5 weeks for these fights.
You said you trained 12 weeks for Francis Ngannou.
Please. Yeah, like I trained 12 weeks for Wilder and everybody else. 4 or 5 weeks. How much training does a man need? 3 or 4 weeks of sparring, 1 week resting. Done.
Alexander, you trained more than 5 weeks?
I can keep on boxing non-stop for 5 weeks.
So basically, we have two boys. You both trained for 5 weeks. It's one of the biggest fights in history, but you're only training for 5 weeks.
We've been boxing all our lives from little boys. How much training does we need? I'm sure we're not going to forget how to box. It's not a fitness competition, is it? So, I don't think you need any more than 5 weeks training.
Have you had to do?
Is that subliminal mind games?
For Alexander, he's sick. He's clever. Are you bringing in special sparring partners? Or are you just doing your normal Tyson Fury stuff?
Just the same stuff. I'll bring in some southpaw left-handed sparring, obviously. What can you do for a fighter? Can't really do much for him or me or anybody. It's a boxing match. If he's better than me, then he beat me. If I'm better than him, I'll beat him. And that's it. There's no more, no less to it.
And what about you, Alexander? Many of your opponents are naturally taller than you. So will you have to do massive adjustments, big adjustments?
No, I don't need any. I've been preparing for this fight for a few years now. Since he beat Vladimir Klitschko. He didn't know about me back then, but I wasn't famous in the world of boxing. But I've been preparing for Anthony Joshua and for him. And from the very beginning, since I started boxing, I mean professional boxing.
You have no fear of this man, this taller man, this bigger man. You have no fear of him.
No.
Adamant as well,
Do you have some fear of you, Tyson?
You're going to find out February 17th. Or he's got the fear or not.
What point is the fear you have of somebody, or the lack of fear, and respect? When do they cross over? Or do you have no fear and no respect? You've had some fights where you've had no fear and no respect. Some fights where you've maybe had a bit of fear and a lot of respect.
And I don't fear a boxing man. I'm not bothered about them at all. I've had many fights before. I've beat all the people in the world. 35 fights in a row. So I'm not really that bothered. I've been at this game a long, long time. Professional over 15 years now. What more? He's average size man. 6'3", 16 stone. He's the same build as every other heavyweight that mostly you're going to find. He's left-handed, man. I've got a brother who's left-handed. My dad's left-handed. So it's not like I'm not used to fighting people who's left-handed or messing around with them. So it is what it is. I'm going to go in there and punch at each other. And that's all there is to it. Nothing more, nothing
Seems
less.
very calm, very respectful.
A technical fight, or is it a fight of heart and desire? What do you think?
It's a technical fight and it's a fight of heart. It's the most important fight of my career, my sports career and my sporting life. People want to see this. They want to see Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk in the ring in a fight to be the undisputed champion. And we need to give them this fight because they deserve it.
Is it the fight of your life, Tyson?
Every fight is the fight of my life. Especially an undefeated man. Cruiserweight world champion, heavyweight world champion, Olympic gold medalist. Gotta be.
Usyk's looking at him to see if he's chatting rubbish.
He can't beat me. I know he can't. A man who wears an earring in his ear can never beat Tyson Fury. Ever.
Usyk smirking.
Yes. Not a chance. No one who wears earrings can beat me.
I can explain about the earrings.
It's Ukrainian warrior, Cossack.
They were the people who defended my country from our enemies for many years. This is just the proof of my Cossack lineage. They never lost to anybody. There is no beauty or fashion in this.
It means he's a good fighting man for him, but where I'm from, it means he's an earring game. Yeah, that's just the way I cut it. Listen, he's a God-fearing man. So am I. We are the two.
I think Tyson got under his skin there.
Without a failure. He can train all he wants. I can train all I want. But whoever God wants to win this fight will win. It don't matter if you're from the gutter or the kingdom of wherever. Whoever's chosen to win this fight will win it. More than anything, why I respect you more than all the other boxers is because your faith.
Yes, of course.
That's why I respect you. Listen, champion, great. But to see someone also, a world champion, who's also big faith in God, is unbelievable. Beautiful.
On the 17th of February, there will be only one champion.
17th February will be one champion.
Good.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and it's been 24 years since we had an undisputed champion in boxing. It's our destiny now to go on and fight for the championship. Nobody else was chosen in all the 24 years. Many heavyweight champions before you, before me, before us. But they didn't have the opportunity to fight for the undisputed championship for one reason or the other.
Of course.
So all we've got to do now is dance. And I look forward to the challenge.
Do you think?
I think Tyson seems a bit gutted that he's fighting him. He didn't want to fight him.
Do you think you'll all get together?
Honestly, speaking honestly to God, I don't have any rivalry with Alexander. No hatred. No, there's no rivalry.
It's just business.
Just business for me. Go in there, do me thing, he's going to do his thing, and that's it. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. He's a likeable character. I've got nothing bad to say about him. But it's unfortunate for Alexander that he's got to fight Tyson Fury in my era. So that's it. I've only got him to beat.
Usyk's making.
I've wiped everybody out.
And that's it.
No, you haven't, because you've not fought Joshua.
The world flush.
There will be Joshua somewhere down the line, in theory.
No. He
Okay.
beat Joshua twice.
So that takes care of that.
Can't even mention Joshua.
So now he's running from Joshua. Come on, man.
Twice. I beat Wilder twice.
Oh, come on, man.
Now, whoever wins out of me and him, which is going to be me, then that's it. King of the castle.
Nah, I don't agree. Don't agree, man. I don't agree. You're wiping your nose, man.
Hate a bit of spite in your preparations. You need to maybe dislike the person somehow.
I don't need any hatred because I give 300% for my job. I love what I do. And I think hatred causes hatred. I have sporting anger, and that's enough for me.
And finally, fellas, before we come to the end of this, I'd like, if you could, a prediction.
I can outbox him. I'm a very good boxer, but I don't really use it anymore. When I boxed Vladimir Klitschko, I outboxed him. Beautiful. Fainted, slipped, slided, and he couldn't land any punches. I'll do the same to him if I want to, or else I just go on the front foot and get stuck into it. There's only one person standing in his way of total domination in Europe, and that's the Dauntless, the Gypsy King. And what did I say? There never has been anybody else in Britain. Only Tyson Fury. No Joshuas, no David Hayes, no Chisoras, no Dubois, no Joe Joyces. There's only Tyson Fury. And I stand up and I will defend and be victorious.
And Alexander,
I don't think Usyk's impressed.
Started, you can finish. What would be your prediction?
There will be a big battle, and then after 12 rounds, and when the winner is announced, Ukraine and the whole world will celebrate. Sounds very adamant.
Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk. Undisputed, both unbeaten. A massive fight. It will be in Saudi. And we'll find out. We'll be shaking hands. Yeah. Shaking hands. Thank you.
For more content like that, like, comment and subscribe, and that is another one from Knockout Legends. Peace.